Blaze will stretch this puck out of the zone. Crowder, hard pass on the stick of Sean Pauly, with Kevin Noble heading to the net front. Noble had a nice assist on the Nikolai Brunisven goal last night. A little behind the back pass on the blue line. Oh, that's a lovely pass on its own. And Hackett beaten. Short side stuff. Brett Bulmer gets the Flyers the perfect start after only 1 minute and 18. He gets a big kiss on the cheek by one of his line mates. And that is the ideal start for Dutiem's Flyers.
It's probably one of the most perfect passes you'll ever see. Through the neutral zone, from his own zone, past two Coventry Blaze sticks, and after that, it's just pure patience.
Crowder will send it to the point for Hashi. Looking for it. They exchange passes. Nice bit of penalty killing by Cazzola to put some pressure on those three as Blaze have worked this puck deep instead. Halfway through their second man advantage of the night. Looking for it. Hashi shoots through traffic, saved on the rebound, and it bobbles over Owen, and it's in, but they're not going to give it. Well, the Blaze saw that puck go in. It was looped up in the air off the netminder. Net went off just as the Blaze was stuffing it in the back door. Oh boy. Forbes loses his stick, throws a bump as that shot from the point's blocked. And the Blaze might get a break 2-on-1, although there's going to be a fight instead off the play. As Ivan Puzic gets into a scrap, and I think that's Gauthier of the Flyers, a feisty Croatian. Gets the helmet loose of Gauthier, throws a couple to the back of the head over the top, and they go down to the ice. Well, there was a bit of pushing and shoving with Forbes and Gauthier on that shift. Puzic coming in to his teammate's aid, and well, Gautier's a tough customer. He never really gets his arms free in this one, though, Mike, to throw anything back. As the Blaze send that one to the right wing side. Nikiforuk through traffic, came off Owen. Made a nice, tidy stop, the defenseman. Coventry trying to work this puck deep. Crowder under pressure. Pauly has a bit of space and sensibly gets that one to the point where Hashi works it to a shooting area. Nikiforuk back to Hashi, goes through traffic and that was blocked. Nikiforuk again at the perimeter finds himself in possession with 1 minute 23 remaining of this power play. Hashi winds up, drives, tip in front. Owen had the blocker down. Flyers can't get that clear. Nikiforuk, Hashi again to the weak side. Chance for Crowder if he can work it to the net. He does. And Ben Lake gets bombed in front by Basaraba. And we'll have a whistle as that one ends up under the netminder as Coventry throwing the kitchen sink and any other utensil you can think of at the Fife Flyers at the minute, and they're responding well, the visitors. Good defensive zone win on the face-off by the Flyers with just over 5 minutes remaining in the first period. The visitors leading 1-0, and Coventry will come out of their own zone. Cazzola, hits Sean Pauly. Well, Coventry still have got the puck as it comes off the net. A chance off the pipe from Floodqvist. As Owen will gobble that one up, and that, again on a broken play, slams into the iron. Let's look again as the Blaze come close again to tying this game. And, well, if they can't beat Shane Owen, they get beaten by the pipes.
Bounces the puck off the rim of the net. And if he did that on purpose, then very clever play as that bounced right out into the slot. And, well, the Blaze are getting closer and closer.
Coventry do get that puck clear. And Craig Moore, former Cardiff Devil, will bring this up himself. Some faith shown in him, throwing him out on the 5-on-3 by Dutiem as Finucci. D-to-D pass. Flyers have a lot of time and space to work here, and I don't think they'll rush it. Pinkston steps in, shoots, and he scores! Looked up, saw he had a bit of time and space, and Finucci underside of the crossbar and in. A picture-perfect finish, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful as the defensemen are edging down to the top of the circles. Finucci sees that he has traffic in front of the net. He can see that top corner open. He waits for Hackett to go down, and he rifles it up over top of his glove.
Cazzola in the corner. Gauthier. Poke checked. Ben Lake will pick that puck up and send it long. 20 seconds remaining of the period. But Nikiforuk heading to the net. He shoots. Oh, the rebound came right out in the path of Crowder. He had 2 Flyers defensemen with him. He couldn't turn it towards the net. And with 10 seconds left of the period, the Flyers under a lot of pressure from the Blaze, who might be thinking they might get one more shot here. Joyo steps in and a diving. Whoa, a weird moment. Joyo took a shot right at the buzzer, which dislodged Gauthier's stick, and it went flying like a javelin at Owen, who, well, I'm pretty sure he's glad he's a goalie now, as that one hit him square in the face. This is bizarre, Mike. Kevin Morris on the dump in. Puck gets astray, and the Blaze D were changing, and as a result, that one leaves the zone. Long stretch pass on the stick of Crowder. Coventry have a chance with Ferrara on the back door. Lake might go himself. Sends it to Crowder. There's a scramble in front, and the Blaze haven't scored. As Owen was recovering, the Blaze just couldn't get that to the net front quick enough. But they certainly are looking a lot more hungry in the first 3.5 minutes of this period than they did really in all of the first, particularly even strength. Chris Joyo brings it across the line. Looks at his options. Sent into the corner. Joyo receives that puck back. Nikiforuk, the right shooter. Clements, under pressure, drops it off, and Sean Pauly will go and retrieve this puck behind the goal line. He's checked by Isaacs. Finucci chips it clear into the feet of Hashi. Right to the face-off dot where Nikiforuk was waiting. His pass finds Flodquist, and he finds the net! Tom Flodquist finally breaks Shane Owen. And the Blaze have eaten halfway into this Flyers lead. It's Flyers 2, Blaze 1. And again, if you look at this shot, Tom Flodquist outside the hash marks, you'd think that Owen would want to get that one.
Nikiforuk does most of the work here as he pulls up in the high slot. He takes a few moments to draw some of the Fife players towards him. When he sees that, he sees the opening for Flodquist, and Flodquist takes a shot from the outside.
Face-off in the neutral zone, won by the Flyers. Cazzola and his former Capitals teammate Dylan Lawrence, with the Blaze have Cherokee'd this puck into the zone. A hard one-timer from Brynäsven, blocked on the way through. That one's going to leave a mark as the Norwegian got all of that one. As Dylan Lawrence backhands it in behind the goal line and goes in to try and jar that puck free, and he has. Lawrence on the wraparound, and he scores and ties this game at 2. Strong boards play from Lawrence, and you know, when you're tall and lanky on the wraparound, it makes it so difficult for the netminders, and this is a great example of it. He ties this game up, beats Owen low. What a play from Dylan Lawrence.
Yeah, absolutely. Just great power hockey from the big man. As he goes in, chases after the loose puck, he wins the battle. He does a pretty good impression of a thief there as he steals the puck.
.30 seconds left of the period. Alex Nikiforuk sends it to the point. Hashi winds up and drives. Flashed wide of the net. Crowder first to that rebound ahead of Finucci. Tries to work it to the net front, and the Flyers miscommunicate. The Blaze might take advantage as the box is scrambling. Hashi over to Crowder, hard drive, pad save, the rebound is there, and the Blaze just couldn't turn it into the empty net. Flyers clear the zone, and right at the end of the period, in the dying embers of the power play 2, Coventry had the shot they were looking for, Mike, but it just didn't fall on the rebound to a Blaze stick.
Yeah, once again, you know, the Fife Flyers very good defensively, very disciplined, tying up their men, but not illegally, you know, doing it in a legal way. And you know, the Blaze, they got, like you say, they were patient, they were very disciplined. They weren't forcing the issue. They finally got their look, and it was a good look, but unfortunately, there wasn't enough traffic on net.
Yeah, as the Blaze dumped that puck in, Ferrara to Joyo at the point, although that puck gets behind him. And we'll go 200 feet for Matt Hackett to play around the boards. Noble, Gauthier incoming. A lot of speed from Gauthier as Lake will split the D here. Ben Lake, nice play, takes a shot on his belly. There will be a penalty, as that really was all the Flyers could do to prevent Lake having a one-on-one with Owen. And I thought it was Moore who was going to the box. It's Pinkston, and this is, the league's top point scorer, feeling confident, scoring last night in Sheffield, causing all kind of problems for the Flyers D. Bulmer chips it in. Blood off, and Hashi goes awkwardly into the backboards, opens up some space, and that shot goes wide of Matt Hackett, but falls sweetly for Ferrara. Ferrara, shot for Crowder! Oh, and a nice save from Owen as Tim Crowder got all of that one. And both teams welcome the stoppage. Lovely shot.
Yeah, the Flyers having broken up the ice. Take a shot on goal that doesn't hit the target, rims around the side, and the Blaze break the other way. And at the other end, their goaltender has to make a flashy save, but it's one that is definitely necessary and expected at this point in the game.
20 seconds of 5-on-3. Finucci lit the lamp last time in this situation. Sends it down low. Bloodoff is trying to pop out for a pass if they can get it out to him. Some nice puck movement. Moore thought about the shot. Flyers walk in. Blazer have a man without a stick. He's made a block, but the Flyers have scrambled it in. It came off Sean Pauly, who looked like he made a great sacrificial play, but the Flyers muscle it over the line. The final touch coming from Bloodoff, and the Blaze find themselves in trouble here, Mike Lowe, late in the game.
Yeah, a bit of a broken play, and it turns into a 5-on-2 for the Fife Flyers as the Pauly goes stickless. It's a bit of a broken shot, really. It goes on net. It takes a chunk out of some traffic in front of the net. Hackett is able to make the stop, but he's not able to get it fully. And it looks like it squeezes between his arm and his body.
Into the last 5 minutes of this game. Flyers have the 1-goal lead. Ferrara, the Blaze have a rush, and Ferrara fans on his play. Brinnesven to the point where he tried to find Lake, who blows an edge. And here come the Flyers, 2-on-1 again. Chance, shot, block it away. As Matt Hackett again has had to stop more shots on the penalty, on the power play, than Shane Owen has in the penalty kill net. And Danny Stewart is visibly furious. Face up to the right of Shane Owen, who will be a strong contender for MVP for the Flyers tonight. He's been great tonight. Pauly standing over this one for Coventry. Has to win the draw. But it goes to the hands of the Flyers, but they don't clear. Good work from Hashi, who picks that puck up. Crowder steps in, fires, blocked by Pinkston down on one knee, and the Flyers clear the zone. And as a result, we'll get a victory in Coventry. Cazzola makes sure there's no icing. Oh, there's a big hit by Nikiforuk on the backboards to end this game with a bit of perhaps handbags, although Nikiforuk's shrugging apologetically. It really doesn't have any influence on this game. The Blaze will lose 3-2. A 0-point weekend.